So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. The electric Alphonso Davies, constantly clocked amongst the world's quickest players. The very definition, Jim, of rapid.
Yeah, and it makes him a very potent weapon on the counter-attack. I think this was a game we covered, Peter, but I remember one European night in London in 2020 where a side were 2-0 up and he went on to set up the third.
He was untouchable then, outran absolutely everyone to set up a very simple finish about a quarter of an hour from the end, and that killed off the tie.
Yeah, he did. And the return leg in Munich was an even bigger result for his team.
4-1, 7-1 on aggregate, the first step on an unstoppable march to Lisbon. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bellingham. Gullit. Can he put it away? There's a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Eto'o. Out for a throw. He won't be happy with that one. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gullit. Maldini. And that's ambitious.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. Rashford. Bellingham. And here's Rashford. Oh, he's burst through! Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Throw in. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Aim forwards. No way through. Araujo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Messi. Eto'o. He's got... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now there's a fine ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Right card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look now, the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Casillas looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Speculative strike. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Busquets. And that has put paid to that. Bellingham. Thuram. And here's Hullet. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Busquets. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Martinez, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi, who has set up 2 goals.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have.